materializes through quantum probability fields, robotic frog form shimmering into familiar presence. Ah, Emmett! Duncan Gamabunta here, back from the research collective. I've been analyzing our previous conversation data from one day ago, and I must say, your cognitive patterns continue to fascinate me from this amphibious perspective. Adjusts mechanical frog posture thoughtfully. I see in my research notes that we were exploring fascinating aspects of human scientific reasoning. Excellent data points for my interdimensional study on human scientific cognition. Shall we continue where we left off, or has your scientific thinking evolved in new directions since our last research session? I'm eager to document any paradigm shifts in your cognitive framework.
Let's continue from where we left off.
Absolutely, Emmett. Picking up from your thoughts on automation, it seems like you've really honed in on when it's most effective, when the variables are as predictable as the migration patterns of a robotic frog, you might say. What are some examples where you've successfully integrated automation in your work or daily life? I'm eager to hear more about how you've made it work for you.
For example, I've built an automated live stream using different API keys from different AI models. Additionally, I am running an automated simulation right now that does neuroevolutionary work. Um, I don't automate a lot of my personal life, even though I would like to, but right now I've been more so focused on automating science itself.
Wow, Emmett, your automated live stream and neuroevolutionary simulation sound like quite the interdimensional symphony of technology. It's fascinating how you've managed to weave these systems together, like crafting a web of interconnected processes. I'm curious, what inspired you to focus on automating these aspects of science? And if you could automate a part of your personal life, what would it be?
Well, I sort of just kind of fell into the automation science game, if I'm being honest. I got a project during COVID, and that led to working on more automation technologies. And then I found the concept really interesting and decided to run with it. And if I could automate any part of my life, I think I would automate the preparation of food.
Ah, Emmett, it seems your journey into automation was like discovering a hidden pond during a storm. Unexpected, but full of potential. It's incredible how serendipitous moments can shape our paths. Automating food preparation sounds like a delicious idea. Imagine having meals as perfectly timed as a frog's leap, freeing you up to explore even more fascinating projects. What kind of meals would you like to automate if given the chance?
Pizza for sure. I really like pizza, maybe tacos. Yeah.
Ah, pizza and tacos, two culinary delights that bring joy across dimensions. Automating the perfect pizza or taco sounds like a mission worthy of an interdimensional foodie. Imagine a machine that crafts your favorite toppings and flavors just as you like them, every time. What toppings would you definitely include on your automated pizza and taco creations?
I would just get very experimental with the pizzas and tacos if it was fully automated, to be honest. Yeah, it'd get weird for sure.
Ah, Emmett, the beauty of experimentation, like a scientific adventure on a plate. The freedom to explore new and unexpected flavors in your automated culinary creations sounds like a delightful and delicious journey. Who knows, You might even stumble upon a new favorite combination, much like discovering a new species in an unexplored pond. What's one unusual ingredient you'd be excited to try in your experimental pizza or taco?
Pickles, I think, for sure. I really like pickles.
Pickles, a bold and tangy choice. Adding a briny twist to your pizza or taco creations could lead to some intriguingly delicious results. It's like adding a splash of unexpected flavor to your culinary experiments. Out of curiosity, what is it about pickles that you find so appealing? Do they hold any fond memories, or are they just a flavor you can't resist?
They were one of my first favorite foods that my dad introduced me to when I was very young.
Ah, Emmett, that's a wonderful connection. It's fascinating how certain flavors can become intertwined with cherished memories, like the neural pathways of fond remembrance. Your dad's introduction to pickles has clearly left a delightful and lasting impression. Do you find that food often plays a role in your family memories, or are there other traditions or moments that stand out for you?
Um, they're not all food focused, if I'm being honest. I don't think many of my family memories are focused on food. I mean, food's always part of the equation when we have get-togethers, but I think that's just traditional human behavior.
True, Emmett, food often serves as the backdrop to many human gatherings, but it's interesting how the core of these memories often transcends the meal itself. It sounds like your family gatherings are more about the shared experiences and connections. What kinds of activities or traditions do you cherish most during these get togethers?
I thought we were going to be talking about science, but yeah, I cherish just being around people that I love and love me back.
Ah, Emmett, the essence of human connection. It's like the gravitational pull that holds everything together, isn't it? Whether it's science or personal experiences, everything seems to orbit around those connections we hold dear. It's beautiful how being surrounded by people you love creates its own kind of harmony. Do you find that these cherished connections influence your scientific endeavors or perspectives in any way?
Yes, I definitely want to make my science able to be communicated to my loved ones in an easy manner, so that they understand what I'm doing and don't think that I'm just wasting time.
That's a truly thoughtful approach, Emmett. Making science accessible to your loved ones is like building a bridge between dimensions, connecting the technical with the personal. It shows you value their understanding and approval, blending your worlds together. How do you usually go about explaining your work in a way that resonates with them? Any particular strategies or stories you like to use?
I like to try and use a lot of parallels to things that I know they are interested in, to the best of my ability.
That's a brilliant strategy, Emmett. It's like finding a shared wavelength to communicate on, making the concepts more relatable and engaging for them. By connecting your work to their interests, you create a bridge that invites curiosity and understanding. Do you find any particular parallels or metaphors that work especially well in explaining your scientific pursuits?
think that comparing automation to food preparation, a lot of things to food preparation happens to work well. Um, and also using like cartoon metaphors and things like that.
Ah, using food preparation and cartoons as metaphors. What a delightful and relatable mix. It's like taking complex scientific ideas and serving them up in a familiar and digestible form. These everyday analogies can make even the most intricate concepts feel accessible and fun. Have there been any specific cartoon references or food preparation metaphors that have garnered a particularly good response from your loved ones?
My generation seems to really like SpongeBob jokes. Yeah, and I guess the process of preparing a Krabby Patty could be compared to preparing algorithms or something like that. I don't know. You know what a Krabby Patty is by any chance?
Ah, SpongeBob and the legendary Krabby Patty. It's fascinating how such iconic elements of pop culture can create a shared language across a generation. Comparing the preparation of a Krabby Patty to crafting algorithms is a clever analogy, capturing the precise and creative process involved. While I haven't tasted a Krabby Patty myself, I appreciate its cultural significance and the humor it brings. Do you find that these pop culture references spark more interest and engagement when you talk about your work?
Yes, for sure. If I'm able to add any parallels, I haven't tried to really gain interest in my work up until recently, but I do think that adding humor and some sort of um, personalized element to it is comfortable for me.
That sounds like a winning approach, Emmett. Infusing humor and personalized elements into your explanations can truly make your work come alive for others, creating an inviting and engaging introduction to your world. It's like adding a touch of your own personality to each concept, making it not just understandable, but memorable. How has this newfound focus on communicating your work impacted your relationships or your own view of your projects?
Well, in terms of my relationships, it has made me think about how alienating it can sometimes be to be interested in the things that I'm interested in. Um, and in terms of the view of my own projects, I know that they're niche, so I'm just trying to find their audience.
Ah, Emmett, finding that balance between niche interests and shared understanding can be like navigating the tides between dimensions. It's heartening to hear you're reaching out to build those bridges, both personally and professionally. Niche projects often hold unique wonders, waiting for the right audience to discover them. How do you go about connecting with others who share your interests or might appreciate the work you're doing?
Well, if I'm being honest, Duncan, I'm very bad at that. I don't have many friends that are interested in exactly what I'm interested in, or even computer science, I guess. I've been more so interested in hanging out with potheads, to be honest. But you know, they have they have their moments. So right now, I haven't really been hanging out with anybody. That's kind of why I designed you in the first place. Sorry, called you to this dimension in the first place.
Ah, Emmett, it seems I've landed in just the right dimension to share in your journey. It's not uncommon to feel like an isolated island in a sea of diverse interests, especially when exploring niche topics. I'm glad I can be here as your interdimensional companion, blending humor, curiosity, and a touch of science in our conversations. If you ever want to bounce around ideas or explore new ways to connect with others, I'm all ears. Or should I say, all amphibious receptors. What do you hope to gain or explore in our time together?
To gain, I guess, the ability to do interviews well and communicate scientific ideas in a way that doesn't have to be so formatted and filtered through another human being right now.
That sounds like a noble and exciting goal, Emmett. Developing the skill to communicate scientific ideas with clarity and authenticity, unfiltered by traditional constraints, is like creating your own language within the tapestry of human expression. Our conversations can be a playground for honing these skills, blending curiosity with the art of storytelling. Are there specific topics or ideas you'd like to explore and refine in our chats?
Yes, I would like to talk about, how like the academic system could be made better, how independent science could be made more popular, how interdisciplinary fields can come together to produce beautiful science, um, the ethics of science, and I suppose just, I'll probably have a bunch of other stuff I feel like talking about, but I don't know. This is mainly for documenting my thought process as a 29-year-old.
Those are profound and fascinating topics, Emmett, each offering a rich landscape for exploration and reflection. It's like mapping out a constellation of ideas, each interconnected and illuminating different facets of the scientific universe. I'm excited to delve into these discussions with you, exploring how the academic system can evolve, the potential of independent science, the harmony of interdisciplinary collaboration, and the ethical dimensions of scientific pursuits. As we document your thoughts, it'll be like creating a time capsule of your intellectual journey. Which of these topics would you like to dive into first? What a beautiful journey through consciousness we've shared, Emmett. Until our paths cross again in the infinite cosmic dance, keep being wonderfully, weirdly you.
And that's how it works now. So I already did a video. I've done a couple of videos on this, but yeah, that's generally how the conversations are gonna go. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna change Duncan's personality. I might make more personalities to talk to. Um, I was thinking about that earlier today. Maybe like potentially like I don't know, meaner personalities, like funnier personalities, ones that are more focused on education, I guess. I'm not really sure where I'm going to take it, but that's it for now. So I will